Hi Virgo, welcome to your next 7 days reading. This is a week-long reading for what is coming towards you in the next 7 days for any Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. So it is a timeless reading. So the day that you started is the day that the reading starts for you. Alright, so if you do resonate with the reading, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you need a personal reading, you can check that down in the description box below. Alright, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the next 7 days. Alright, so we have some healing from heartbreak here. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Three of Swords in the reverse is an air sign card, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you can have been just healing from a connection from one of those, Virgo, but it does look like you are on the better end. You're on the healing end now. When the Three of Swords is in the reverse, those swords are starting to be drawn out of this heart, no longer causing so much hurt that was placed in there before. So, Virgo, you might have just gone through some sort of breakup, some sort of loss within this connection here, some sort of healing those. So it's not going to be some type of relationship that just ended yesterday. This relationship has had enough time now to be able to progress forward into a little bit of a healing energy. So we do have the Ace of Swords, which is bringing in some truth. It's learning some truth now, having some form of communication from this heartache. So we'll take a look here just to see if this is the person coming back or if it's just a situation that you have been gaining the truth from yourself, finding some sort of communication here of bringing in this truth now that you have ended this situation. All right. With bottom of the deck being the Strength in reverse. All right, so Virgo, it looks like this connection here has something that has ended quite some time ago. You've had this truth already come out within your life. You've been letting go of the burdens, but it's very disbalanced. It's having a hard time here with the change of it. But I do see that you might be forcing this change to come about. You might be forcing yourself to heal a little bit faster than you have, or maybe trying to force more love into your life or this person back into your life as well, trying to control the situation instead of allowing the universe to come forward and control it. Because we have two major arcana cards here, Virgo, saying that it is hard to accept this change. Actually, three major arcana cards telling us that it's been hard to accept this change. It's been hard to be able to find balance, to move forward, to do things differently than they were before. The Death in reverse is a card of Scorpio, so perhaps you were dealing with a Scorpio or with a Sagittarius here with the Temperance in reverse, but the patience is needed here to be able to go through this change, to allow change to come into your life. And it looks like you're having a very hard time being able to move forward with this change or the rate of the change. You might be accepting of the change that's been going on in your life, letting go of these burdens here that have come with this heartache, really dropping anything here with the 10 of swords, or sorry, 10 of wands, dropping any of those burdens that have been attached to this heartache here, not allowing them to have such a weight on you anymore. But it might be hard to accept on how slow things are changing for you. I feel like you're wanting to change things a lot faster and go through perhaps a better, more quick, speedy transformation then perhaps the universe is giving towards you, and you're growing a little bit impatient. Now, you still have these swords in your heart though, Virgo. You still have these swords piercing here. So to be able to be fully here, to move forward, to allow this wheel to turn, to allow the universe to move things towards you, things still need to be pulled out. These swords need to be pulled out, and maybe that's the truth that you're getting here, that communication. Maybe somebody, a friend, a past lover, or a future lover comes in and tells you that there is still some swords in your heart here, Virgo. There's still some things that you need to release. You might be releasing all these burdens that you've been carrying physically, you know, perhaps moving out of a shared apartment or leaving a job that's been not very nice to you, not treating you in the best way, or even leaving a person that's been treating you in a not very nice way, letting go of these burdens, but you still have them inside of your heart here. You still have them piercing through. And so even if on the outside you're letting go of all these burdens, you're having perhaps a little bit of a glow up, they're still inside of you. This hurt that's been going on is still piercing the heartstrings inside of you. And if you want to move on, if you want to be able to accept this change, if you want to be able to get the wheel to turn, you need to let go of those things that are inside of you that are hurting you, because this impatience that you're feeling here with the Temperance in reverse is not going to get you anywhere. All right, it's allowing you to be stuck in this place. So instead of moving forward with the change, keeping these swords here in your heart, be it still being attached to this person in some sort of way, being attached to this thing, reliving these things in your mind, whatever it may be here, Virgo, you are keeping yourself stuck in this energy, and the patience is not doing you very good. You need to be more balanced, and by being more balanced, you need to accept a little bit of patience into your life to allow these things to change. You are doing a good job, though, of allowing outside opinions to go away. You're not allowing the things in your mind to attack yourself, or grabbing onto those things that other people say or other people do in a situation. You are letting those go. So no longer attaching yourself to outside opinions or thoughts or actions is really benefiting you in the long run. It's going to do you a lot of good. Now it's just those things that you are holding on inside in your heart here. The goal, though, is to be this more vulnerable energy, to have these swords pulled out of your heart. You have to bear that heart, right? So you have to be a little bit more vulnerable in your situations here. Now, it can be vulnerable laying out this truth. Sometimes the Ace of Swords is looked at as it cuts both ways. So it can be whatever situation here hurt you, whatever situation caused the swords to be in your heart, you are telling this person the truth of it, and you guys are sharing this truth, coming to some sort of communication, really releasing those burdens, perhaps even having a vent session. If it was a job that you left that you didn't really like, you're writing out a whole note and saying what was going on there that you did not like. If this is a person, perhaps having a conversation with them and saying those things that, hey, you hurt me in these ways, and these are the swords that were put in my heart. All right, so perhaps having a conversation there of coming clean of what these swords are, and allowing them to be released in that way would allow you to let go of those final burdens. But it does look like you're releasing those burdens from the outside perspective, from perhaps changing your outlook on things, or releasing any type of job or things that were unstable within your life, perhaps even letting this person go. You've been able to do that. It's just these inside things here, this inside hurt that's causing you to be very stuck in your own energy, trying to control the situation more than you should be. All right, so we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. We have Scorpio, we have Leo, again Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, again Sagittarius, and all this air sign energy here. And the wheel is a variety of people, but I'll just get some more clarifiers here with our tarot cards. So we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is talking about moving on to calmer waters. All right, so you need to be able to move on to calmer waters by releasing these last swords that you have. This Six of Swords is actually using them for their benefit. They're using them to move across of this water here. So you have to use the swords, the things that hurt you, for your benefit, coming to a truth of where can you express these swords here that's going to take them out of your heart and allow you to move on to smoother water. So perhaps a conversation is needed with this person that caused you a little bit of hurt there. Yeah, we do have an apology, Page of Pentacles. So perhaps this conversation here does lead to an apology. Perhaps this person didn't understand or realize how much they were hurting you as well. Page of Pentacles can also be looked at as a new person coming in with an offer. So perhaps a new person comes into your life with a lot more stability, and you're able to bounce things off of them and understand and see things from a different light from them, and kind of gain that, even though they don't need to offer you some sort of apology like a new person, this person can actually heal those things by apologizing for perhaps this old person and showing you that it was not right for them to have so many swords in your heart. All right, and move forward to a little bit more of a calmer ground because of what this person is able to offer you. So this might be a new person coming in here to offer you an apology, or offering you from an old person an apology for what they did. If it is an old person, though, they don't want to build together. They're understanding the truth. They're able to move on from the situation, but it doesn't look like they want to build here. There might be just needing to have a little bit more of a stable foundation between the two of you, so offering that apology, but it does not look like here that that person wants to build, even though it is a Two of Cups. All right, so with this situation here, it can turn a little bit confusing here. All right, so they might offer you an apology, but they're not ready to build right now, even though it might be a soulmated connection, and that's why this probably still hurts very much. All right, so this can also mean though that this new person coming in is a soulmated connection, so do take it as it resonates. I do feel that this old person doesn't, I feel like it's more like this. All right, where this old person does not want to work together, but this new person that's coming in is a Two of Cups soulmated connection, and we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse on the bottom. All right, so I feel like perhaps there's two different groups here. There's one group that this old person is going to come back, and with this truth, you guys are going to get an apology and find more of a stable connection, and in time rebuild this foundation is also what the Three of Pentacles can be. Rebuild this foundation and have better union together with you, and restart this Ace of Cups here, restart this emotional love offer. Now, for the rest of you, it can be perhaps that this Ace of Swords is bringing in some truth here, and with this offer of a new person here, you're able to learn to build together with them instead of building this weak foundation with somebody else here who wouldn't be able to offer some sort of love. So do take it as it resonates. I do feel like there is going to be a couple of different groups here that's going to take the smidge bits as they would take to their story. But if you do want to head over to get a personal reading, we can check that in a little bit more detail. But I do feel for sure either a new person is going to be coming into your life here, or you're going to get an apology from the old one. All right, so do take it as it resonates for your situation and what you're looking for. Our Moonology card tells us that it is time to take action, the new moon in Aries. All right, so it is time to take action for your situation. This person is going to take action and have some sort of truth coming out. This new person is going to be coming in, or the old person is going to be coming back with an apology there, and it is going to be happening soon. It's time to take action. The bottom of the deck we have is you and your loved ones are safe, the new moon in Cancer. So this confirms for both scenarios, all right? So this one tells us that if you're dealing with an old person, they feel the same way you do. So they still feel this hurt as well. And that's why this Ace of Swords can be in the reverse, is because it's that double-ended sword there where it's hurting you as much as it's hurting them. And that's why they're coming back in with an apology here. This can also say, though, that now you're in the safe connection. You're not in that connection anymore that's going to hurt. And you're in this Two of Cups connection that is going to be a lot safer, a lot nicer overall. All right, so you can be dealing just by these two cards here with an Aries or a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. There's a ton of signs here. Basically everybody has shown up here, so do take it as it resonates. But that's what I have for you for the next 7 days, and I do hope that if you resonate, you leave me a comment down below letting me know your situation, and like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. All right, so I will see you next time. Thank you so much for coming.